How to find out what you truly want. One of my Father's Day presents was a gift voucher from a swanky stationery shop. Stationery shopping is one of the few times it takes me more than 5 minutes to grab what I want and be out the door. In this case, did I, for example, need a Hobonichi Techo 2025? If you're not in the know, that's a Japanese year planner on Tomoe River paper. Not for $99, I didn't. However, that didn't stop me from getting out my iPhone, Googling Hobonichi and Tomoe River paper, reading ecstatic reviews, and then carrying a planner around the shop for 20 minutes until I came to my senses. In the end, I cashed in part of my gift voucher for a box of cards from the School of Life. The box is called What Do I Really Want to Achieve? It's a set of 160 cards, each one simply naming one of our most common ambitions and longings. Considering the word common in the marketing, some of the cards are eye-opening. I know, for example, that infidelity is common, but I wouldn't have imagined that loads of people would put infidelity on a list headed Things I Really Want to Achieve. For a start, you'd have to be bloody careful where you kept the list. Some of the cards made me laugh at the idea they might be goals for me. Say no to more events. Less people-pleasing. Go to bed earlier. If I went to bed any earlier, it would be like a snake eating its tail. I'd never get up. I already go to the bed at the same time as Charlotte, and Charlotte is 8 years old. This isn't therapy, so I'm not going to burden you with the cards I did pick out. However, I did think you might be interested in the connection between the cards in one pile I made. Bear with me. I know hearing other people's goals is about as interesting as hearing about their dream last night, but I promise there's a point for you to this pile that I made. The pile was of cards that definitely would have been goals, except I recently achieved all of them. Reading more, lose weight, better diet, more exercise. The thing that these cards have in common, I'd set goals for all of them, even reading. I used to set my annual Goodreads reading challenge to 52 books in the year. Then I upped the goal to 70 books a year, and so far this year, I've read 55 books. The connection between setting goals and racking up achievements shouldn't be so eye-opening, except that I'm terrible at setting goals. There are some self-belief issues behind that. It's hard to admit a goal to yourself if you don't think you've got the chops to achieve it. But aside from everything else I learned yesterday from this box of cards, that pile of ticked-off goals was a timely reminder that taking a minute to spell out your goals makes it infinitely more likely that you'll get to where you want to go. And even if you don't get there, you'll be closer. In the year that I didn't read at least 70 books, I read 63, only 10% short of my goal and 20% more than I used to read when I set my target lower. These days, I'm committed to setting bigger goals for more important parts of my life than reading. That includes bigger business goals, which is why I'm excited about tomorrow's goal-setting workshop with David Schreiner-Kahn. If you've not signed up already, there's still time to join us at David's Breaking Free workshop. The workshop is free and it's just 60 minutes. That's an hour that could change your business beyond recognition. In Australia, the workshop starts tomorrow at 9 a.m. That's Monday, 16th of September if you, like David, are in the USA. 4 p.m. PDT, 6 p.m. CDT, 7 p.m. EDT. Here's what you'll get, and it's all free. 1. Smash through plateaus. Are you tired of hitting the same wall? You'll learn the 5 strategic moves to ride through business blockages like Miley Cyrus on a wrecking ball. 2. Write your weekly progress plan. Forget vague to-do lists. You'll walk out with a week-by-week action plan that's actually doable, not just aspirational. 3. Avoid common pitfalls. Learn the traps that most people fall into and how to sidestep them like a ninja. 4. Ditch unnecessary worries. Not every fire is worth putting out. Learn how to spot what's actually important so you can stop responding to everything. Lastly, chart your course for the next month. No fluff, just stuff that moves the needle. This workshop is for you if you've got a burning desire to work for yourself but can't shake that what-if fear. Losing your job kickstarted your journey and you're ready to make freedom work on your terms. Or you've already jumped into business and are ready to pull out into the fast lane. Lock in your place now at this powerful free workshop. There's a link in the show notes. Stephen. And the goals you set during the workshop are between you and your conscience. If you want to write infidelity, we'll never know. Just do yourself a favor and be at the workshop. You've been watching or listening to The Obvious Choice, the Taylor's newsletter read by me, Stephen Lewis. All the links are always in the show notes, including the links to this brilliant free workshop. There's a recording if you can't make it live. Also, you can find the link to get this newsletter straight to your inbox so you never miss an edition. That link is taylors.agency/newsletter.